It's GetReel, the video blog for all your classic movie needs.
Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Holy mackerel.
Only on the YouTube channel Classic Flicks Mix Picks. Creating June Havoc.
Give me the desk. Give me that phone. What a break. Jake, hang on. Something coming up. Have it in a minute. Any time now. It's hot. 1, ready for an emergency. 2, any second now. 3, up with it.
Whoa there, Pinky, don't shoot. It's just GetReel for December 2nd, 2022.
And please don't call me Pinky.
The hell's the matter with him?
I don't know, Bogey. Nobody's got a sense of humor anymore. So, movie fans, anybody know what film that press room sequence came from? Now this week we throw the birthday beam on a guy who was a pretty big star in the 30s, but is pretty much forgotten today, Warren William. He played a lot of heavies, but I like his nice guy, like Dave the Dude, the suave gambler in Lady for a Day. Robert Wise's Odds Against Tomorrow is an aptly named film about 3 desperate guys involved in a desperate undertaking. Ed Begley is Dave Burke, a man with a plan. An easy bank heist worth $50,000.
I'm talking about 5,000.
That's $50,000 per person for 3 people. It masquerades as a caper pick, but Odds Against Tomorrow is no Ocean's 11 with a team of experts executing a complex operation. This is a disgraced ex-cop in a last-ditch bid for financial security, who spends half the movie just trying to recruit the 2 schnooks he needs to do the job. Schnook number 1 is Earl Slater, Robert Ryan in another disturbing performance as a violent and outspoken racist.
You didn't say nothing about the third man being a n***.
Be prepared for some offensive language. So it only makes sense that Schnook number 2 would be a young black jazz musician. Harry Belafonte is Johnny Ingram, a man without a plan, but in desperate need of one. Earl's also got anger issues when it comes to his age. Whatever you do, don't call him old.
Just want to show this old veteran how this thing works. Go on, try it.
The guy whose butt he's kicking here is Wayne Rogers, who finds fame and fortune later on TV's MASH. Earl really needs to do this heist. Johnny is squeezed to the max. He's $7,000 in the hole over gambling losses, and the bill is coming due. Johnny also really needs this payday.
Just give the money to me by tomorrow night. All of it.
They sign on out of desperation. They may hate each other's guts, but they have to work together for the caper to succeed. This ebony and ivory thing turns out to be the major subtext of the film. The sparks fly from the start and continue up to the explosive and ultimately ironic ending. Odds Against Tomorrow has an interesting cast. I was surprised to see that Shelley Winters has 3rd billing, above the title. As usual, she's outstanding as Laurie, Earl's needy girlfriend, but she has relatively little screen time. Gloria Graham does an odd turn as Helen, the neighbor that Earl grabs a quickie with. In the Wayne Rogers scene, his party includes a young Zora Lampert, who would become a familiar face in secondary roles in film and TV for the next 4 decades. Richard Bright, the silent thug Al Neri in The Godfather 2, is Coco, the bookie's slimy henchman. Look fast or you'll miss the great Cicely Tyson as a bartender. Robert Earl Jones, father of James Earl, Mel Stewart, and Lou Gallo. And don't tell me you don't recognize Mary Boylan. She misidentified Henry Fonda in The Wrong Man, and she was the elementary school teacher who scolded young Woody Allen for kissing his classmate in Annie Hall. And how about Robert Wise? Clearly he's skilled at conveying a dark vision. He got an Oscar nomination for editing Citizen Kane, and he directed noir classics like Born to Kill, The Setup, and Odds Against Tomorrow. But this is the same guy that won an Academy Award for directing The Sound of Music, which is about as far from film noir as you can get, and he won another one for West Side Story.
Gee, Dad, it's a Wurlitzer. Instead of drums for me, may I play them? Oh, gee whiz, and away we go! Steady. Here we go. My, I can hardly wait. Here we go. Victor, you ready? Look out.
Yes, he can sing, he can dance, he can act, and he can also play the hell out of the drums. The two guys standing next to him are his father and his uncle Will Maston, who together comprise the Will Maston Trio.
You dance and I'll play. Splendid?
Thank you very much.
Don't work too hard during this next number. You know. Here we go. Look out.
As always, the entire routine can be seen on our YouTube channel, Classic Flicks Mix Picks. Just click on Playlists and look for Classic Black Entertainers. You're watching Get Real for December 2nd, 2022, only on the YouTube channel Classic Flicks Mix Picks, brought to you by
Prune juice. You really ought to try it.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
You can find the most complete guide to classic film venues in the New York metro area, including nearby New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. Just go to ClassicFlixMix.com and click on the drop-down menu Where to Find the Flicks. Feel free to rant on Facebook, by email, or right on the website. We're back next Friday with a new Get Real, only on the YouTube channel Classic Flicks Mix Picks.